All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome today to a scrimmage here between the San Rafael Bulldogs and the Terra Trojans. I think it's probably going to be about 10 minutes of play here before they switch again. It's the JV team running out here, probably about the 40-yard line. 40 yards to go. And a little bit of confusion. Oh, nobody had a football. Could be a problem later on, but sorted it out. Players adjusting their socks. Yep, down on the middle hash there. Two wide out to the left, to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun position, snaps. Hands off, and he is absolutely swarmed. Two Bulldogs there right to the runner. He had no chance, loss of about 6 yards there. Offensive line really failed him there. Not something you want to see. Any comments on that, Marco?
Yeah, that was a terrible play by the Trojans. The offensive line just melted.
Just going to go check that out here on the right hash, 3rd and 11. Quarterback looking for the play. We got two out on each side, running in the back. Oh, a little bit of a loose snap. Gets it. And he pile drives all the way to the 35. 5-yard gain there. Really tough run. Good job by the Trojans there, number 13. A little bit of a bad snap, handled well by number 10 to hand the ball off. We got, don't even know if they're keeping downs, but if so, it'd be 4th and 5 right here. We'll substitute in there, 25 in. Huddle breaks. Same formation as previous. Got one in. Running back behind the quarterback in the shotgun position, 2 runners on each sides. And the snap, quarterback's running. Flag called. Play called dead.
Okay, John, now you know what the shadow is. Come over here. We call it from 40 to 20, and that we got a break from 20 to 10. We call 10 to 00, and then we will have a break for 1 hour. Someone needs to be there in that 1 hour. I need to eat whole time because you guys can rotate if you want to go. I need to go down, and then from 5:30.
Refs are explaining something on the field here. Ball on the middle hash. Huddle breaks. Got the same formation. Same one every time. We got 3 rushers from San Rafael. Oh, and it's a blitz. We got 5 running at the quarterback, and he throws deep down the right. Oh, and it's over the wide receiver's head there, number 44. Incomplete pass. Helped up by San Rafael. Good sportsmanship there. Love to see it. All right, so this would be an incomplete pass. Good job by the quarterback to get rid of that ball. Threw it high. Made sure to make sure that wasn't an interception. Good effort by the receiver there, but nothing you can really do about that. We'll see. Good attempt there. Here we go. We got 1st and 11 here for the Trojans. Got a huddle here. The chain is set. Huddle breaks. Let's see what we got. Same formation. We got 2 out on each side. Running back behind the quarterback. Shotgun position. 3 rushing. And it's another blitz by San Rafael. Quarterback gets the ball. Low throw. Incomplete. Refs called a bounce. Number 11 ready to pick it up. Could have been there for a gain. Not a great throw by number 10 there, but he was under a lot of pressure there with a 6-man blitz by the Bulldogs. All right, we got a new formation here. First time for the Trojans. We got 3 out on the left. Still shotgun position. Looking for the throw. Oh, and that's high. It's over the receiver. Targeting number 11 there on the right side yet again. Maybe 3 receivers to the left to try and draw off the defense. Throw was off target, though. A little far. Maybe a little overcompensating because that throw right before was a little short. Little overcorrection there, but it's a JV game. Can't ask for too much. All right, we got 2 receivers each side. Same formation as 2 plays ago. Running back in the back. Oh, and the snap. Maybe a false start. Ball is dropped. 44 jumped a little early, and number 10 dropped the snap almost as if the center didn't want to snap it or didn't know he was supposed to snap it. Miscommunication there by the Trojans. All right, 4th down here and 11. They've been stuck here at about the 15-yard line or very close to it for the last couple plays now. Snaps high. Flag called by the referee. Offsides? Or no, false start here by the offense. That's not very good, but that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Terra really need to eliminate these penalties if they want to have a good chance of doing anything in this game. These penalties can really stack up, and especially in a JV game, they tend to compound and compound.
Oh, for sure, Marco. I completely agree with that. The Trojans have been the victim of many false start calls here in the last 8 or so downs that are really hurting their chances of getting farther down the field. We got to switch teams here. We got the Trojan defense out here against the Mustang offense from Lincoln High School in San Francisco.
Lincoln had some mixed success against their defense against the San Rafael offense, and I think they did pretty well considering San Rafael's strengths.
Yeah, certainly. Let's see how Trojan defense can go against here. A little confused, though. Only, what is that, 7 men out for the Trojans. I think they need a little more than that, but 2 more have come out. Oh, here's 1 more. We got 10. Come on. 1 more. Pretty sure you can have 11. Still only 10. We got a handoff right down the middle. 2 missed tackles, 3 missed tackles. Stiff arm brought down at the 15 for a 25-yard gain there. Marco, any thoughts?
Yeah, the offensive line for the Mustangs there really made a really big hole for the running back. And after just he had to make a few 1-steps to avoid the other Terra defenders, and then had a very impressive stiff arm on a member of the Terra defense.
Well said. Right now, we also had 2 missed tackles by the Trojans there. Not something you want to be seeing.
That was about a 23-yard gain.
All right, lined up on the left hash. The 11th player is finally out for the Trojans. Putting his hands up, doesn't know what's going on. And the snap. Handoff again. Oh, and he is cornered. Runner for the Trojans defensive end there or something. Just had nobody on him. Just wrapped him up. Probably a loss of 2 yards there. Marco?
Yeah, that was a defensive miscalculation there by the Mustangs, and that really cost them a yard. But it could have definitely been worse for the Mustangs. To keep it at a 1-yard loss is pretty good.
Yeah, good job by the Terra defense there to anticipate that move. They were really ready for that running play. Another running play here. Oh, this time to the fullback. He's going to get through. He's being pushed back. About a 3-4 yard gain there. Nothing shabby, but probably going to need a little more in this situation as it's now 3rd down.
Yeah, and that looked like a completely different offensive line there from the Mustangs, because that hole did not open up. The running back decided to go right down the middle, and he was quickly swarmed by the members of the Trojan defensive line, who did a good job of wrapping him up.
Yeah, didn't get the tackle immediately, but did a good job of stopping forward progress to get that whistle blown. All right, we got 2 set up on the right side. Snap from the left hash mark. Under center. Fullback, running back. And the snap. Quarterback drops back, throws to the fullback. Fullback with the catch. Brought down there by number 11. Also a receiver for the Trojans. Wonderful job. Wrapped up his legs. Got the receiver down real fast.
And that was a good trick play by the Mustangs. They had only 2 receivers, but they had the tight ends peel off in a good some good routes, and that caused confusion on the tail end of defense.
For sure. All right, we got the ball lined up on the right hash here. We got 1 receiver out on each side, fullback, running back again. Trojans look like they're playing man coverage here. Got many men close here. It's 4th down. They're definitely trying to put a stop to it. Oh, wrapped up. Running back again, a little to the right there. The defense was right there. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah, good read by the Trojan defense. That definitely could have been a dangerous play inside 10 yards.
Definitely, and that was 4th down. But they do get the 1st down there. Good job by the Mustangs. Just put it over the line. Couldn't have asked for anything better. That's exactly what they needed in that situation. 4th down and a few. Just need to get it over the line. Keep the momentum rolling. All right, quarterback under center again. 2 receivers way out there. Fullback, running back. Man coverage again by the Trojans. Hand off to the fullback once again. He's got an open lane. Brought down by the safety. Excellent tackle there by number 16.
And he looked the running back looked like he was going into the end zone there. But that was a good read on the safety to get over and get the tackle.
Definitely. He really wrapped him up there. He was ready. He put his energy into it. Running back had no chance. Got a defensive substitution here as there's a Trojan being helped off the field. That's number, can't see from here. He is hopping though. Somebody please go help him. I hope he's okay. Still got 11 on the field though. We got the personal trainer there to help him out. Got the coaches with him here. Same formation. This time the running back, not the fullback, gets the ball. And touchdown! Right under the defense there. Kind of slipped in. Almost, the defense just wasn't exactly there in the right spot. And the running back wormed his way into the end zone.
That was a good fake to the halfback and got all the way to the fullback by the Mustangs. And that really tripped up a lot of members of the Trojan defense. And I think that contributed to the touchdown.
Definitely. They've been handing the ball off to their fullback many times now, and all they have to do is send that fullback a little bit off to the side, and they can throw the defense off just for that split second to get into a hole. All right, we have reset here with the touchdown ball at the middle hash on the 40-yard line. Mustangs still on offense. Trojans on defense. Quarterback under center, 2 wideouts to the right. Fullback, running back. And the snap, drops back, looks to the running back makes the catch. The Trojans are there, goes for the legs, knocks him out of bounds. That's going to be a gain of pretty much nothing there. Good job by number 11 again, really doing a great job here in these first couple minutes of shutting down on defense as well as being open on offense and really giving opportunities to his team.
Yeah, it was a dangerous play with the screen pass. A lot of Trojans read it well and were there, and the Mustangs were lucky there to escape with the loss of nothing.
Yeah, quarterback really couldn't see what he was doing there. Had no good options. And the snap, same situations here. And, hand off to the running back. He really got going there, but he was wrapped up by 2 Trojans there at about the 34 there. So about a 6-yard gain.
That was a good Mustang. They had all their receivers on the right side, but let the running back go to the left. That was a good deceptive play.
Definitely got the Trojans a little bit, but they were still able to compensate some of those linebackers and defensive ends being able to get over and wrap them up. This time we got 1 wide out on each side. Quarterback drops back, looking deep, hurls it up in the air. We got 2 defenders. That's incomplete there. Good coverage. Mustangs receiver really didn't have a great effort on the ball there, but he had really bad, heavy coverage there. Not a ton he could have done in that situation. Marco, your thoughts?
Yeah, that was a good read by a member of the Terra defense who, while the snap happened, was running across the field to cover that defender. I think that definitely helped increase the coverage for the Trojans.
Definitely. Quarterback kind of, he sent the message out. He was looking for that receiver. Didn't change his eye line. He was staring at him the whole way. A little bit of indecision there. All right, we got fake handoff. Quarterback in the backfield, wrapped up by number 23. Whistle blown, though. Let's see what that's all about.
It seemed to me that the quarterback was a little confused that the running back did not take the ball. I think that could have possibly been a play that had some confusion in it for the Mustangs, and that helps the Trojans get a good play.
Yeah, definitely. Ball back at the 40, first down. Good stop there by the Trojans. Much, much better command on the run defense here at this set of downs. Able to stop those fullbacks from sneaking through into open ground created by the offset, off-balance receivers. All right, you got one receiver out, 3 in the backfield. Running back gets it. He keeps going. Oh my gosh, breaks 4, maybe 5 Trojans. Ends up getting wrapped up there at about the 20 for a 20-yard gain by number 15 there.
Yeah, and the running back there really looked like Marshawn Lynch. He broke a lot of tackles, and that was a good play by the offensive line to create a hole big enough for the running back to go through.
Definitely running back slipped off to the left side and was definitely able to find space there. Good job to weave through the tackles. Trojans just weren't able to grasp him and pull him down. All right, we got set up on the left hash. We got 2 wideouts to the right, fullback, running back, quarterback under center. And the snap, drops back, throws deep, 2 receivers out there. Oh, over his head. Number 64 there for the Mustangs wasn't paying attention, could have possibly wrapped around and gotten that ball. Little hard to say about that, but thrown to heavy coverage again by the quarterback, number 11 for the Mustangs.
Yeah, this is something you see quite commonly with junior varsity games, but it was a bit of a weak throw. I think that the quarterback could use some work on his throws under pressure.
Yeah, definitely. Also a little bit favoring that right side of the field. I haven't even seen him look to the left side of the field there for the Mustang quarterback. Not something you really want to see. All right, we got a switch here, it looks like. Trojans heading off the field, JV in a huddle. Let's see. Looks like the Mustangs are staying on offense with Bulldog defense, so a little bit of a switch here.
Here we are with Terra to Trojans football. You join us with 12 minutes left in the Terra to scrimmage. San Rafael have the ball. It's a screen pass, and the San Rafael defender breaks a tackle, breaks 2, and he's put down at the 3-yard line. That was a great job by the San Rafael defender to slip underneath the tackle of the Trojan defender. San Rafael now lines up on the 3-yard line. That was a play that could definitely lift the spirits of San Rafael, who looked to be struggling a little bit. San Rafael with no receivers. All linemen are tight ends. Motion in the backfield. It's a handoff. Goes to the right, almost tackled, but goes in for a touchdown. There was a tail-ended defender there in the backfield that almost got him, but the running back just slipped through and was able to just punch it in for a touchdown. And we'll reset to the 40-yard line. It looks like the backup quarterback is coming on the field. San Rafael tight formation, 2 receivers and a couple tight ends. Snap, and the handoff is dropped but picked up by a receiver in the backfield, and the play is called dead. And it looks like the Terra offense will now be coming on against the San Francisco's Lincoln High School Mustangs. There are about 10 minutes left on the clock before we end our JV scrimmage.
And I will be on the field helping them out. If you guys need, try my technique, but keep
All right, listeners, you got about 9 minutes left, as it says on the clock. Trojan offense has just subbed in for the defense with Lincoln High School playing defense here. Ball on the middle hash. Again, maybe a small amount of confusion about who should be on the field. No huddle. Receivers are already set up. All right, here, ready for the first snap. 2 out on each side, a running back in the back. Common formation here for the Trojans. Running back out to the left, number 13 down the sidelines. Nobody in front of him. He is going all the way there, and he makes it into the touchdown. First play, first touchdown. Marco, what do you think?
That was a dominating first play by the Trojans. They had superior blocking and really good lateral movement by the Trojans to get the touchdown there.
Yeah, and really just a complete collapse there by Lincoln. They just couldn't get anyone to catch up, and number 13, the running back for the Trojans. Number 13 is gassed. He just put his head down. I would be too after that 40-yard sprint, but he got the job done and the touchdown. All right, back at the 40 here, middle hash yet again. Trojans with the ball. A little bit of confusion there with the offensive line, but they've sorted it out. We got 3 on the right side of the field, 1 receiver wide out on the left, 1 running back in the back, number 13 yet again. Quarterback from the shotgun, and the snap. Looking to the right, looking for the short pass. That goes deep, way for number 11. Oh, and he makes the catch, keeps his feet in. What a catch there by number 11. About a 31-yard play there maybe, over the shoulder. Couldn't ask for better.
That was a really professional-looking catch. He caught the ball out of bounds, but kept his feet just inside. That was a perfect, by-the-book catch of how to catch on the sideline. Couldn't have asked for anything better.
Also, can't give enough credit to the quarterback there. A dime of a throw. Still 1 defender covering, but the receiver had gotten past him, put the ball in the perfect position to make the play. That was just 2 great things coming together there for a 31-yard gain. 2 out on each side, running back in the back here. First down and goal. Quarterback in the shotgun, snaps, running back off to 13, and a flag is called. A little bit of a tussle there between 38 and 13 in the end zone. Offsides there by the Lincoln Mustangs.
I believe that may have been an offsides or false start by the Mustangs. Can't really tell which. But it looked like there was some movement going on for the Mustangs before the snap.
Yep, that's what I saw. All right, here we got 1st and 4 about. Got 2 out on each side. Running back this time lining up to the left of the quarterback. In motion, number 11 gets the ball. Absolutely nobody there. A great fake there by the Trojans. The late motion really caught the Mustangs off guard, and he was able to make space over on the left. Not a single defender in sight.
Yeah, that was a good play with a lot of lateral movement. Originally, the quarterback squared up to the right, but the run was going to the left, and that really confused a lot of the Lincoln defenders.
Same player, number 11 there, that just got the touchdown, that also got the...
The snack shack is open. Support our San Rafael football program.
Yeah, same receiver there that also got the catch on the right side there. Just 2 plays that he really carried the team all the way from the 40 into the end zone. He really deserved that. All right, set up again. 2 on each side, running back in the back. Common formation. We got a new quarterback. Oh, and the running back drops the ball. You hate to see it. Number 13 has had such a good play so far. Just couldn't hang on to the ball there.
And it never really looked like the running back had full control of the ball. The Trojans have struggled recently with their handoffs, especially in the last scrimmage. They were struggling. And that seems to be an area that Trojans really need to work on.
Definitely. few too many errors there. All right, we got same formation, 2 out on each side, running back in the back, and the snap. Handoff number 13 secures the ball well here, running to the right side. 5 Mustangs. Number 13 is just running. Nobody's tackling him. That was a really odd play there. Nobody on the Mustangs seemed to want to attack the ball and really push him back. They were just waiting for him to come to them. And it really didn't end up well for them when they waited. They just got a shoulder to the chest and were knocked down.
Good job there by the Terra O-line. They were able to create a lot of space for the running back to run to the right side, and some good blocking and good play by the running back to get through.
Definitely. We got the Trojans and the Bulldogs have their varsity teams walking out here onto the field. We'll see them in a couple minutes here after a short break. Right now we got 3 out on the left, 1 on the right, running back in the back, and the snap from number 12. Looks to the left, multiple flags. Oh gosh. False start on the offense again for the Trojans. Ooh, that hurts. They've been having those all day long, something they're really going to need to get under control once the season starts. Just a few too many of those. They're going to have to see who is the culprit and really iron out those problems. Got the same formation here at the 25, second down. Got the backfield pretty empty here, looking for the pass. Short pass to the left. Oh, number 18 couldn't really handle the ball. A little bit on his left shoulder. Still a catch he probably should have made. Number 2 defense there for the Mustangs, not putting great coverage on him. Not put under that much pressure. A little bit surprised, though. The receiver looked a little surprised that he was getting the ball. Marco, what do you think?
Well, what I saw there, number 2, the defender for the Mustangs, if he turned around a little earlier, he would have seen the ball coming right to him. It was a really obvious play going to the Terra out to the left. Could have been an opportunity for their pick there.
Definitely. Seems to be a theme, though, of the Mustangs is not being aggressive enough to attack the ball. All right, here we go. 2 out on each side, running back in the back. Got to find a word for that formation. They do it so much. Quarterback over to the right. Oh, receiver across the middle. Heavy defense there by 44. No flag called as he was able to knock the ball out. No completion there.
It almost seemed to me like a defensive pass interference as the ball was thrown a little bit behind the Trojan receiver, but the Trojan receiver tried to turn around, and the Lincoln defender did not let him go around, but that's what the no call there made.
Yeah, definitely. Solid defense there by number 44 on the Mustangs. Able to just get the timing of the hit down perfectly to stop the completion. Oh, false start by 42. He was getting ready to run his route. It's upsetting. He looked upset with himself too, but this is how we learn here in the scrimmages. Gonna have to reset 5 yards back here at the 30. All right. Here we go. We got same formation, 2-2, 1 on the back. Gonna see how Lincoln is really able to defend against this. The Trojans have been running it all day long. Gonna see if they have any answers. So far, doesn't seem like it. Snap, handoff to number 23, run to the left. Number 2 again. Oh, grabs the jersey and gets taken down. Ball out at the 18. Mark, what thoughts on that play?
That was a good block by number 28, it looks like, on the Trojans to get number 2 off of the runner, and that helped him get the extra 5 yards.
Definitely. Number 2 again failing to make an adequate tackle as he's just grabbed the jersey, ran along with him, and then fell over. Not something you really want to see in that situation, as that turned a 5-yard play into a 15-yard play. All right, we got 2 out on the left, 2 on the right. Ball on the left hash mark. Receiver is a little bit boxed in. Heavy defense on the left. Only 1 guy on the right third of the field. Quarterback throws deep. Oh, and the cutback caught by the Trojan receiver. That was a really good read there. But the Mustangs really had nothing. They seemed clueless. It's like they were blind.
And the quarterback knew he was throwing to that receiver the whole time. He looked there right away, and that was a really good cutback by a really good route done by the Trojans that helped him catch that ball.
Sorry, you guys are with TL? Okay. If you guys see anyone up here that's not freaking filming, just drag out your camera. Okay? Because kids try to come up here and today I don't have someone watching it, but if you guys see anyone, do me a favor.
No problem.
You guys play sports?
Baseball.
Baseball? You're a what?
A runner.
A runner? Okay, nice. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Jose. I'm the athletic director.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm the Steve Fartsy here.
All right, we got a new play here. 1 on the left, 3 on the right, running back in the back here. Let's see how the Trojans handle this. They're from the 4-yard line. Another flag. Throw off target. Also, could not be described by anyone as anything close to a spiral. Marco, your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a really terrible throw. If the throw was a little more on target, then it could have had a chance to be a touchdown, especially as there was only one defender on the Trojan receiver. But alas, we will never know.
Yep, and that's going to be the end of the JV scrimmage here. We got the teams shaking hands in the middle of the field. A good showing by all parties. Some good things on each team, some bad things they need to work on, but it's the beginning of the season. That's what these scrimmages are for. Right now we got the varsity Bulldogs and Trojans warming up, taking over the field, and we'll be back after a half-an-hour break here with the varsity game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the varsity Terra offense that is out on the field here against the Bulldogs defense. Same JV formation. We got 2 out on each side, running back in the backfield. 4-man rush for the Bulldogs. Oh, quarterback under pressure. Contact made, makes the throw to the right side to number 4, caught at the 30. Would have been a 10-yard gain besides the rules that if the defense touches a quarterback, that's going to be a down there. Good throw, though. Got some power on it, made the catch. Really, in a game, that would have been a nice play. Besides the fact that, the defensive end got to the backfield so quickly there. All right. Huddle breaks. Got a new defensive formation here for the Bulldogs. We only got 3 defensive linemen up. Oh, here comes a 4th one. We got 3 on the left, 1 wide out to the right, running back in the backfield. And the snap. 5-man blitz. Again gets to the quarterback almost instantly around the right side there. That left-hand tackle for the Trojans really not doing the best job here. Not able to stop that run from around the outside, which is really just putting the quarterback in a bad situation as it's his blind spot being right-handed.
The TL O-line has really struggled here.
Yeah, definitely. The last couple plays, not a great showing. The quarterback still managing on the first play to get good yards downfield. Still at the 40 here with a 3rd down. 4-man rush, better job by the offensive line. Number 23 runs, gets a 5-yard gain. That is a huge stack. 4 or 5 dogs on him. That is quite the pile. My goodness. Someone from San Rafael, probably under 600 pounds of human body right there. But everyone seems okay. Everyone's getting up. We got a 5-yard gain there. 4th and 5 for the Trojans. 2 men subbing in. All right, Trojans break the snap. Let's see what they can do here with 5 yards to go. They've done 1 run play, 2 pass plays. Let's see how they set this up. We got a bunch of tight ends up on the line that just came from the bench. 1 wide out on each side. We got 4, probably 5-man rush here. Oh, the tight ends go back. Really a nice fake there. They really just they sold the run and got the throw out on the left side for about a 10-yard gain to get the 1st down. Marco, what do you think?
Yeah, it was a good fake there, faking the run, and the San Rafael defense wasn't expecting a pass there to the wideout, and that was a good play by Terra.
Definitely good catch, good conversion. Definitely something to be happy about at the end of the day. See how they play this though. Bulldogs putting heavy pressure on Terra. Here's the snap. Again, pressure in the pocket. A good throw though. Great catch there by number 7 on the sideline. Very light defense, good eyes for the quarterback to get the ball down while he was definitely under pressure in the pocket. Wasn't able to escape, but got the throw downfield for the completion and may have even been a 1st down.
That was really a defensive breakdown by the Bulldogs. Number 7 was wide open, and that allowed the Terra to get a good pass off.
Yeah, definitely. Bulldogs playing a zone right now. I don't know. They're probably expecting to run more than the pass, which is letting the Trojans exploit some of these short passes in different situations, which is really letting them get downfield more. See how the Bulldogs respond to this, though. Moving the ball back to the left hash from the 30-yard line. We got one wide out way over to the right. Quarterback, fullback, running back, and one receiver close left. We got a 5 or 6 man rush, and the run play goes absolutely nowhere, maybe 1 or 2 yards there. Really, they went for the run, and there were possibly 7 Bulldogs just waiting there to eat them up. Marco, any thoughts on that play?
Yeah, just that was I'd say a bad call by Terra. San Rafael's D-line really just able to be there, and the D-line is a lot bigger than Terra's O-line.
Definitely. Linebackers also getting in on the action there, but Trojans weren't able to react during the play to really, before the snap. Oh. Bulldogs running around. One of them may have jumped off sides. Doesn't look like it, though. All right, let's see. We got the same formation here. That is a 6-7 man rush. Quarterback hucks it downfield to the left. Oh my gosh, and he catches it. Oh my goodness gracious. Number 11 with one of the craziest catches we've seen here today, Marco. That was an over the head of the San Rafael defender. That was amazing. What do you think?
Yeah, that was a great catch. The quarterback really let the receivers go out wide for almost a Hail Mary style play. And 11, he bobbled the ball, but then caught it on the way down of the bobble. And just an amazing athletic play by number 11.
Definitely. Great job also by the quarterback. He has been under heavy, heavy pressure here for every single play, but he is still making it work. He is not shying down. He is attacking the Bulldog defense and really showing where their weaknesses are on these long pass plays, especially late in the play. Bulldogs really become kind of directionless. Don't know where to go with the zone defense. Really just an amazing catch there, though. All right, here we are back at the 40. Middle hash. 2 wide out on each side. Running back in the backfield. Let's see, number 11 set up in the same spot on far left there. Let's see how they approach this. Bulldogs again with defensive linemen and linebackers right up in the face of the Trojans, ready to put that pressure on because they know there's a little bit of weakness. Motion there as number 3 goes to the right side. Quarterback in trouble yet again. And he's touched, taken down. That wasn't pretty. He couldn't find anyone open that time. The pass play working occasionally, but the offensive line really just giving no support there to the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback, he was lucky there to escape from the pocket there. That could have bought some time, but unfortunately the receivers weren't able to get open.
Yeah, that motion really bit them in the butt, though, as the quarterback motioned over to the left to escape the pocket with 3 receivers on the right side of the field. Making that cross-field throw, really didn't have the vision to make a confident throw and was just taken down at the 40. Although a loss of only about a half a yard there, so well done by the quarterback not to be taken down in the backfield. He read the situation well. All right, now we got 3 receivers on the right side of the field, 1 on the left. Quarterback gets the ball. Heavy pressure again, and he's sacked. Truly, in my opinion, a poor showing here by the O-line for Terra. I mean, the Bulldogs are giving a full frontal assault with many. I mean, they're rushing 5, 6, 7 guys almost every play here, which is not making it easier. But the quarterback has like less than 3 seconds before he's got a Bulldog on his back. Marco, what do you think about this Trojans, lack of ability to really stop it?
It's really disappointing. It's going to really hinder the Trojans in future plays as they bring on more men.
Yeah, let's see. We got some tight ends here on the close side to help with the blocking. Run play down the right side. Cuts back. He is taken down, puts the ball forward. Definitely gets a couple yards there, but 3rd down and 10, 3rd down 11. He really needed more than that 4 yards there. Good progress, though, as we haven't seen that on the running play so far. But that motion out to the right side really, it gave the running back some space to get away from that D line of the Bulldogs. Let's see how they adjust here. Tight ends and receiver taken off the field. Let's see what they do this play. We got 2 wide receivers out on the right, 1 on the left. A little bit of confusion there as the 11th man for the Trojans has just come out. We got 2 on each side. Running back next to the quarterback. We got 4-man rush here. And he's sacked anyways. We had about six men there blocking the rush, but one Bulldog was able to slip through the wall of Trojan defenders. Really just nothing the Trojans seem to be able to do here in these first couple minutes of the scrimmage to stop that pass rush. It's really costing them. The pass plays are where they have the advantage, but they aren't able to exploit it because the quarterback has no time. Let's see. Trojans off the field. May have a switch here. Marco, any overall thoughts here on that first showing from the Trojan offense?
Well, the Trojans, at the beginning they had some good pass plays, but their O-line again, it's not showed up to snuff. And the Bulldog defense, I think they were able to defend the receivers after getting burnt many times. They were able to defend the receivers enough to let their O-line do the work, and that they were able to sync up a lot better and help their defense.
Definitely there. Just getting enough pass protection to make the quarterback think twice is really what is all they have to do, because the D-line just plows through the Trojan offensive line. Something that they're going to have to find a way to adjust because it's really killing them. All right, here we got the Mustangs on offense, Trojans on defense, and the snap under center. Ball down the right side, picked off by number 2. The Mustang receiver was not looking. The throw was a little short. Just a mix of all the bad things they were expecting. Number 2 read it perfectly. Easy pickoff for the Trojans.
And that was a great play there by, I believe it was Kai Walker, who was able to get the pick. He read the ball perfectly, and it was a bit of a slow throw on the quarterback. That really helped the pick happen.
Yeah, great play by Walker there to get, really he just did everything right. He exploited the Mustangs' mistakes. All right, here we got 1st down and 10 at the 40 as they've reset, and the ball is dropped. It is dead. The running back couldn't pick it up. Really, it's just it's horrible to see when these mistakes are made because it ends up costing a team down the run. I mean, now they got 2nd and 10. It's like, they just had one less down because of that. They got nothing. They had no opportunity. It's just those fundamental things that have to be ironed out for your team to be successful. All right, so we got that 2nd and 10 here at the 40 in the middle hash. We got a 3-man rush here, but the linebackers are right on the back. They rush. That's a 6-7-man rush. Oh, but that leaves a hole for number 1 as he runs down the right side. Nobody there. And he is brought down at the 20 for a 20-yard gain. The Trojan defense, great job at getting at the quarterback, but they handed it off and the runner found a hole. And because the linebackers had all blitzed, it was up to the cornerbacks at that point, and they did the job at the 20. But really that time spent with the runner going down the field with no linebackers there, that was brutal. Marco, any thoughts?
Yeah, that was I was particularly watching the linebacker Phillip. He came in on a perfect blitz, but that was covered by the Mustangs. The Mustangs did a really good job there of blocking around the line of scrimmage.
Definitely. Now let's see, we got 3, almost a similar formation here. We got 7 guys up in the face of the O-line of Lincoln. 2 safeties in the backfield. And a throw down the left, that's going to be long. Defense was there too. Kai Walker, great coverage on 33 to come over from the middle of the field to the left. Great hustle to get over there and put some pressure on the receiver.
If the quarterback had thrown that ball just a tad shorter, the crossing formations of the Mustangs receivers would have juked out the tail end of defenders, and Kai Walker was a little burnt there on that play.
Definitely. The Mustangs receiver had a little space over to the left, but they weren't able to exploit that. Quarterback's throw way too long for a catch anyways. All right, here we go. We got 2nd and 10. Quarterback under center, 2 men in the backfield. Another like 7-man rush here for the Trojans. Runner is wrapped up immediately, gain of 3 or so. And we have a injured Mustang. A little bit of a hop there. Somebody probably fell on his leg. Looks like he's going to be taken off the field here, or is he staying on? Looks like he's staying on. He's going to tough it out. Yeah, that running play still got some yardage, but they ran right into the lion's mouth there. The Trojans completely ready for the run play, and they were able to shut it down effectively. We got 3rd down and 8 here. 2 men in the backfield, under center again. 7-man rush. 2 safeties in the back. Handoff to the running back as he's going to go straight down the middle, and he is wrapped up immediately. Marco, any thoughts?
Yeah, it was a good play by the Terra D-line, which is kind of anchored by Johnny, who's in the last scrimmage did really well, was kind of the MVP of the scrimmage last match. The Terra D-line is doing pretty well.
Definitely creating a wall there, and the unwillingness of the Mustangs to throw early in this part of the scrimmage, first half of it here, is really biting them. Trojans exploiting that and rushing heavily to shut down the run game. It's effectively here. We got 4th down and 7. Quarterback back, and he throws up the middle. Another interception by Kai. You can't stop the man. He's an animal.
Another great read by Kai Walker. The quarterback, he really took his time in throwing, and he really made it obvious to Kai Walker and to everyone on the field where he was throwing it, and Kai Walker just got an awesome jump on it, and I expect to see great things from Kai Walker this season.
Definitely. That's his 2nd pick of the last 5 minutes. Truly an amazing performance. He's able to get that explosive energy when he gets the read on the ball. He commits, and he has not missed yet. I think that explosiveness is really, he's far enough away the quarterback doesn't think twice, but he's always there to break up the pass. We're back at the 40, 1st and 10. Same formation, and fake handoff to the fullback, fake to the running back. He gets about 8 yards there. Looks like he just slipped through. He was able to power down the field. Maybe a little bit of a fault there by the defensive line. First time we've seen that in a couple plays here, but they can't be perfect all the time.
That was a really good fake handoff. They handed off and then had a really good fake handoff out of that tricked me and a lot of the players on the Terra defense, and that led to a good play by the Mustangs.
Definitely, that very much did lead to a very good play for the Mustangs there as they get 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Short little conversion here. Let's see how they approach this. We got a whistle. All right. Looks like we're back in action. We got 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left, 2 men in the backfield, quarterback under center, 2nd and 2. And the snap, hands off to the running back, fullback with the block, runner cuts back and is wrapped up but manages to get a couple more yards as the tackle came from the side. Really just good conversion there. They made it, they just went through. Nothing complicated. They got the job done.
Yeah, that was a tackle there by Mario, I believe. But that was a really good job by the Mustangs O-line to create a hole. Yeah,
they really did. But, it's just those short little plays, those conversions that keep the ball moving and really keep the momentum in favor of the offense. It can be really dangerous for the defense. Got a couple substitutions in here. So we have 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Same formation, quarterback under center. Let's see. Quarterback with the ball, throws down the right side, wide open receiver number 2. And Kai brings him down out of bounds. Good tackle there, was able to come over. Not fast enough to get the pick, but he can't get a pick every play, can he? Good tackle to get him out of bounds. Trojans really just a little bit of a light zone coverage there, but didn't end up paying off as the run play wasn't seen, which we have seen for the last couple plays.
Yeah, that was a good route run by the Lincoln receiver, who was able really to get it wide pretty fast.
Yeah, and just those quick little slants are what really are going to get offenses cooking in this. They're already at the 8-yard line here, 1st down. The ball is dropped by the quarterback. Do not know who got it. Looks like number 59 for the Trojans has picked up the ball, but it may have been called dead ball before. I don't think it's a turnover.
I believe Mateo picked up that ball. Mateo is really right now the anchor of the D-line.
Yeah, it's almost if the Mustangs are afraid of him as the last couple plays. He's just been brought in, and the run play has not been seen. When it has been shut down. We got 2nd and 9 here, loss of 1 yard. 2 receivers out to the left. Similar formation to earlier, just the receivers shifted on the right hash mark. Handoff to number 1, cuts back to the middle. He is wrapped up, breaks 1 tackle, but not a lot the Trojans can do there as the offensive line was really created a good gap, although we have a Mustang on the ground. Looks like he's in pain. It is. They are calling for the coach. He is definitely hurt. Looks like the players are being called off the field. Definitely a little bit of a dog pile there at the line. And if one of these players gets tackled the wrong way, someone lands on their leg the wrong way, you can definitely get a tear or pull that can be incredibly painful. Let's see. Might have a little bit of a break here. Marco, any thoughts on the beginning of this quarter for the Terra defense?
Well, at the beginning, the Mustangs were pretty effective in running the ball and creating some gaps in the D-line. But once they brought in Mateo being probably the biggest guy on the Terra defense, the Terra team, he was being double-teamed the entire time, and that really helped that really forced the Mustangs to throw the ball because Mateo's presence there is pretty intimidating, and that really helped the Terra defense put down the clamps.
Definitely, and also that combination of Mateo on the defensive line, eating up the offensive line, and Kai Walker in the backfield, it becomes a menace for the Mustangs. They have to choose between a rock and a hard place because they have a really solid backfield for the Trojans that have already gotten 2 interceptions, I might add, in the last 10 minutes from Kai Walker, which is very impressive. It forced them to get on the run, but once Mateo came in and the blitz has started, right? We're having 6-7 guys rush. The Mustangs they've just been chipping away. They haven't had any big plays. And all they need is, 1 or 2 bad streaks in a row, a little bit of a couple mistakes, good defense by the Trojans, and they would have been shut down.
And here, as the injured player just gets up and is limping off, he was down there for at least 2 minutes. He looked pretty injured, but it looks like he is walking off all right. That's definitely going to leave a mark.
Yeah, that left leg looks like it's what's bugging him, but he is able to walk off the field, so hopefully it's not that serious of an injury in him. People of Lincoln High School will be able to see their player back on the field in no time. Let's see how they deal with this clock. Reset to 30-30. Are they going to switch? I do not know if they're going to switch sides here because we're almost at that point. The Terra defense is nowhere near the field. The Lincoln offense is ready. Yep, the Terra is being signaled over to the field. The defense is not ready. See Phillip with his helmet off there. They're hustling over now. I think they realized that the time was over. I think they thought that they were going to be switching sides now, but there's going to be a couple more plays left.
I'd just like to note that the clock is ticking right now.
Yeah, so time running down. Just the practice for the Trojans is eating away here as they weren't able to stay out on the field. It only looks like they have 9 players on the field as well. Kai Walker hustling over to get in the play before it starts. They have 11 now. They are full roster. We got the same setup here for the Mustangs as the snap. Oh, quarterback just pushes into the end zone there. Just walk right in. 3rd and 2. Not a ton the defense could have done there, but just solid way to push through for the Mustangs there into the end zone. But that will be the end of the Trojan defense here for this 10 minutes as they run off the field. It looks like we're going to have the Mustang offense stay on the field with the Bulldog defense coming to get some practice in. Marco, any thoughts on that last 10 minutes of defensive play there for the Trojans?
I think that was fairly productive. I think the Trojans were able to keep the Mustangs from scoring a touchdown and get 2 picks in the process. I'd say that was a productive session.
Yeah, definitely 1 touchdown there at the end, but with the 2 picks, I mean, you can't call it a success for the Mustangs because they would have given the ball over too many times, and they would have lost their momentum. I mean, it's a different feel of the game when they just get to go back and keep the offense rolling, right? And then, that fatigue for the defense definitely is going to set in as it took the final 30 seconds of the 10 minutes for the Mustangs to score. The Trojans really playing lockdown up until then. We're going to take a short break here as there are no Trojans on the field, and we will be back shortly. Welcome back. We are here. The Trojan defense has come out again here. I think we'll see the Trojan offense for the last 10 minutes of the scrimmage. SR is the offense today that they will be defending against. We've got 3 receivers over to the right, 1 to the left, running back in the backfield, and a jump. Oh. That was clear as day. Marco, thoughts?
Yeah, that was Johnny who jumped off sides. Yeah, you can't have those.
No, never a great start. Oh, they were going to replay, and they're giving them 5 yards. It's those little ticky ones, right? Like Terra has had those offsides, the jumps on defense. Just just those 5-yard penalties are stacking up. All right, receiver to the right, and he takes down number 6, but you have to give it to him. Number 6 for the Trojans got trucked, basically, but he brought him down. It could have been better, but he didn't get through. He stood his ground, even though it didn't end up well for him.
That was a good fake handoff by SR, which led to a screen pass there.
3 on the left. Oh, my goodness. 2 Trojans around the outside able to get to the quarterback there. Quarterback had nothing to do. Looking for the pass, nobody open. He had nowhere to go. That was a very good job there by the Terra defense. Shut down the receivers and put pressure on the quarterback almost immediately. Here we are, though, 2nd and about 15 here. Good job by the Trojan defense early on here to stop, even after that penalty. Oh, so that was interesting. So we had contact on the quarterback who made a dime down the field to a receiver who would have made a touchdown. He was through the defense for sure. Quarterback put his hands on his head. He was really upset about that.
Yeah, in a real game situation, the quarterback was able to get that throw off. That would have been an easy touchdown. And Terra, we got to be careful with the breakdown and coverage like that, so they don't happen again.
Yeah, a little shaky there. First time we've seen that the backfield for the Trojans suffering a little bit. Let's see how they do. Similar situation, motion over to left for the runner. Quarterback rolls out, and he gets past Johnny. Short little pass, taken down by number 4. Just well-executed play there by San Rafael. Johnny not able to cut off the quarterback. An accurate throw was made.
And that was a good play by the tight end of San Rafael, who was able to roll out and run a nice route, a little bit of delay so that he wasn't covered. And they weren't throwing to the side with Kai Walker, really avoiding. And as you see, as I say that, Kai Walker switches to the other side.
Yeah, definitely playing a little bit to the strengths. Oh, and they've avoided Kai Walker again, throwing to the right side. Taken down. Just saw another solid tackle by number 4 there. He's playing solid defense. San Rafael they're doing work getting down the field, but the Trojans they're not faltering. Progress here for the Bulldogs, but it's certainly not over here as we have looks like first down and goal at the 10. Let's see how the Bulldogs play this. They've done a lot of passing plays recently. They got 2 receivers out on the left. One of them is not covered. So 3 receivers, 1 defender, which means he's open, but number 4 read it like a book. 3rd tackle in a row, gain of 0.
Yeah, that was a really obvious pass by the quarterback. Could have been picked, but the defender decided to go for the tackle instead, which I think was the smarter play. It would have been a hard pick. But the receiver did a really good job of almost breaking the tackle of the defender.
Yeah, just really good football here by both sides so far. That one penalty by Terra, otherwise the defense been playing They've been playing well, but so was SR. But this time, a handoff going nowhere. We've seen that happen before. That D line for the Trojans is really able to stop those runs up the middle. They're just able to clog up the works, and the running backs have nowhere to go.
Yeah, the combination of Johnny and Phillip were able to get around the outside and make that tackle. They were on the ball when the handoff was happening. So,
yeah, just solid defense there. And it looks like we have 3rd and 13 here. A couple yards lost for the Bulldogs. Some good momentum, but it is definitely being cut back by that defensive line. And the fake handoff. Quarterback rolls to the right. He is in heavy coverage. Oh, my goodness. It's a touchdown for the Bulldogs. That was a really interesting play. So the receiver slanted over to the end zone, had 2 defenders on him. Number 4 in the best position to make the interception slipped at the goal line, which means he hit the deck and was not able to catch the ball. That was a great interception for a pickoff. He was looking at the ball, but just that little slip cost him as a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
And again, the Bulldogs were able to throw the ball well. The Terra backfield's really getting burned here. And it was a really good pass by the quarterback who was able to throw it in real nicely.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more struggle here for the backfield. I mean, they're making their tackles, but they're just not putting enough pressure on the ball as a wide open catch. Another touchdown for San Rafael. As that 40-yard throw goes, the receiver way past the defense there. No safety. A good throw, but anyone was making that. It was a wide open throw, wide open receiver. He had plenty of time.
And that was Kai Walker on the defense who really got burned there. The person who made the picks, but really good play by the receiver for San Rafael.
Yeah, and it's definitely, it's really a back and forth game here as the Trojans either are blocking down on defense or they're just making these blunders that are costing them touchdowns. So switch for quarterbacks here for San Rafael is a pass down the left side. No one in the backfield, but he is brought down by number 13, who already had a blocker on him. A great job to stay with the play and just put his tenacity into that and get the receiver down. That could have been a long run, possibly 3 touchdowns in a row, but just solid defense there by 13. He was getting blocked, but he still managed to get away from it and get the receiver down. Well done there. A first down nonetheless, though, as the Bulldogs have 3 out. Quarterback from back snaps it, running back down the left, but he is wrapped up. Again, that left side of the D-line doing well.
Yeah, that almost slipped through there, just got him by the shoelaces, and that could have been a dangerous play for Terra.
Yeah, definitely, but that left side of Phillip and Johnny doing a solid job of just shutting down the run play enough to give their defense a chance. They're not. We have no sacks so far, but well, actually, that's not true. We do have 1, but they're just, it's solid defense all around for the Trojans. They just need that little bit extra to really put the hurt on to San Rafael. Oh my goodness! Wide receiver on the slant. Nobody there. Quarterback finds his man. He is brought down by Kai Walker at the 15-yard line, but another 25-yard pass that the Trojans had no answer for.
And I believe that was the same receiver that got the wide-open touchdown pass last time, and he made a little bit of a delayed run, and that really helped him get open.
Definitely. Look at those. So it's those plays where the receiver are in between the defenders that the Trojans, it's like almost a little indecision kicks in. We got 1st and 10. Quarterback rolls to the left. Oh, and he's under pressure. He's going to get credit for the sack there, even though in a game with the tackles, he would have slipped through. Really, that protection of the quarterback is really important, as we all know, but that play would have been completely different in the game. Turns out well for the Trojans here, as it's a loss of almost 8 yards, as it'll be 1st and 17. Let's see how they do this. I have a feeling they'll go for that pass play again that has been worked so well for them, but the Trojans are ready. They got 2 safeties in the backfield, and they've switched to looks like more of a man coverage as quarterback makes a snap, looking around, and throws up the middle through the hands of the receiver. Really just it's almost a similar play. Trojans kind of got lucky there. Just went straight through the hands. See, we got a little bit of we got a timeout here. That was the 10 minutes here as the Trojan offense is going to be walking out on the field against the Lincoln defense. We will see how that rolls.
Thank you for tuning in to this radio broadcast of the Terra Trojans.